shirt there. I think Michael will grow into that shirt too. Of course, Michael came out from New Zealand yesterday and lost his luggage, so he's made someone rather wealthy here in Melbourne, buying a new wardrobe. Horses on the track for this, the big one of the night. And Hutchie, they're scoring up in Adelaide, but I'd love to come back with you in a moment. We'll have another look at this. The $1.90, Quinella $2 even, 63.70 trifecta, and the Daily Double $12.80. And what's all the hype about? Here it is, on track. This is Sinbad Bay, of course, the horse who last year, I suppose, unlucky not to be in this race, but didn't he make a one-horse affair?
Well, actually, he was in this race. He was in this race tonight, and he unfortunately broke down on Tuesday morning. And there's the applause we can hear for Sinbad Bay, an old stage, already the winner of this race twice, winner of the Consolation last season. Broke down during the week, but he'll always have a special place in the heart of harness racing people. And I think Yes, Susan Dove, who's spent so much of her time with this horse, and I think it'd be fitting actually to name this race the Consolation of the Victoria Cup in the future, the Sinbad Bay. Food for thought.
Well, Sue's being interviewed down there at the moment, and don't be surprised if she breaks out and it's here in two. Let's have a look at the fluctuations, Hutch, and 3 minutes to start time. Only good horses win this race, Hutchie, with 60 seconds to count down for Danny Malecki's call of the Victoria Cup for 1997. On screen you can see that that's Heracles. That's the boom horse that everybody's been talking about ever since he captured the limelight when you were in New Zealand.
Well, I wasn't in New Zealand at that particular time, but I know the boys came home with such glowing reports about him, and everything they've said about him so far has been true. And I spoke to Ricky May before the first race tonight, and he was just so nonchalant about the whole deal. He just feels that he's got this race in the bag. The punters do. He's a 1 to 4 chance. He's your pick in the race, Rob?
Yes, he is, but I've got a real liking for House of Ancelot, and if anything goes wrong up in front, and I really think with the speed that we're going to see up this front row, I think, to be quite honest, Brian Hancock's going to have a little bit of the last laugh.
So you're an each-way man, House of Ancelot?
Each-way House of Ancelot for value.
I can't see past Heracles. My roughie in the race is Island Glow. I think if it gets across $42.60 is a very succulent value.
I can't see anything beating him, Hutchie, but I'm not taking the $1.40, put it that way.
No, fair, neither would I. I mean, it'd just be crazy. The $1.40 probably is still good odds compared to his price in the betting ring.
True. Well, all the applaudance here before was for Sinbad Bay, but there's another champ out here tonight too, Pro Chevalier, who of course has put his name on this honour roll as well too. He won the Victoria Cup back in 1984, and of course, as we said before, Sinbad Bay back in 1989. Then Brian Gath drove him, then Vinnie Knight, the late great Vin Knight in 1991, steered him to victory. Here's the champ on screen at the moment. Is he the best horse we've seen for, well, a decade or so?
Well, he could be the best horse we've seen since Poppy. No, I'm not prepared to say, and no one should be prepared to say he's as good as Poppy at this stage, but there's a good chance that he could be the heir apparent, and who knows? I mean, Robert Cameron says that he's even going to be better as a 5-year-old. We'll soon find out, though.
Have a look at this large crowd here that's gathered at Moonee Valley. This is the Summer Carnival in full swing, and you're getting all the action, of course, through our cameras.
Absolutely jam-packed to the rafters here tonight, Rob. It's good to see people back at harness racing. There's a buzz around the crowd. It's really thrilling to be here, and look, the crowd has just packed those.
Isn't that a great sight? That's Inter Dominion stuff.
Yeah, well, it's better than Inter Dominion stuff. We're running our own Inter Dominion here tonight.
Next on Saturday night at the Trots, the Aussies and the Kiwis clash in another leg of the Tasman Challenge.
Well, we had the last laugh, of course, in the Dullard Cup with Wagon Apollo. Well, we do likewise here. I think we're a bit outnumbered. Now into $1.30 is Heracles. And, of course, tonight Ricky May steers him in the direction. He's got his stablemate Anvil Star on the outside of him to call all the action. Let's go up and join Dan Malecki, who I dare say has probably got a few butterflies. But I tell you what, if he's excited as what we are, this promises to be a beauty. The Healthy Diet Triumph Victoria Cup for 1997.
6 and 640. 7 Whale of a Tail, 91 and 940. Number 8 Norm's Daughter, 23 and 320. 9 Brabham, 25 and $3. 10 Lucky Camilla, 125 and 15. 11 Hour Savancelot, 610, 170, and 12 Southern Night, 106 and $12. Has to be one of the shortest price favourites that we've ever seen go around in a race of this stature. Perhaps Popular Arm is the only horse in recent time that could come in as a favourite as short as Heracles is. But for a Group 1 race, you know, this is equivalent to a Cox Plate of the Gallops. And you wouldn't really expect to see even a Kingston Town right throughout his brilliant career at $1.30, or a Saintly for that matter, just to give you a guide as to how short this horse is as he is pitted up against the very best paces in the Southern Hemisphere. The horses are starting to move up for the Healthy Diet Tried Victoria Cup of 1997. Field of 12. And they're moving up. Field moving up. Desperate Comment, Graham Lang. Heracles, Ricky May, Anvil Star, Anthony Butt, the Silverman, Michael Langdon, Burlington Birdie, Ted Demler, runner-up in this race last year, Island Globe, Peter Tritton, shooting for a treble tonight, Whale of a Tail, Armour Tabor, Norm's Daughter and Kelly Kersley outside the front, and on the second line, Brabham, Mark Purdon, Lucky Camilla, Max Wishart, House of Ancelot, Brian Hancock, and Southern Night, Dudley Anderson. Close to a start. 1997 Healthy Diet Tried Victoria Cup. Set to go, and they're racing in the big one. Heracles began quickly, and he's going to go to the lead. Island Glow wide out is getting his head into second spot around Anvil Star. Also wide, Whale of a Tail shooting across. Norm's Daughter is easing back, and so too was Desperate Comment into the run of the first turn. The Silverman was 3 deep around the outside of Lucky Camilla. Now Burlington Birdie has broken there, and he's going back to last. House of Ancelot third last, Southern Night behind him, and Burlington Birdie is still galloping away madly at the tail. Heracles the leader into the straight. The stablemates on his back, Anvil Star. Whale of a Tail without cover at the moment, but the Silverman is working around him. In the running line was Island Glow. Desperate Comment is 3 back on the inside. Lucky Camilla in the running line next. And over on the inside, Brabham is 4 back the rail. Norm's Daughter next, tracked up by our Sir Lancelot. Then Southern Night, and tacking on Burlington Birdie is going to go right through along the inside to be 5 back on the rail. They head out of the straight, heading towards the 1600 metre mark, and the leader is Heracles. The Wonder from the Dominion leads by a neck. Shooting up on the outside to second was the Silverman. Lead time 56.1, which is a good speed. The Silverman's actually got his head in front of Heracles as they head down the back of the 1400. Whale of a Tail is trying to keep out the Silverman, who hasn't actually crossed over into the death. So Whale of the Tail is going to end up 1-1 as he does move around him. On the leader's back was Anvil Star. Island Glow in the running line outside, Desperate Comment. They were followed by Lucky Camilla in the running line around Brabham, which is 4 back the inside. Norm's Daughter easing out 3 wide. House of Ancelot gets onto her back, and then Burlington Birdie and Southern Night at the tail of the field. First quarter 29.7, so they're running along at a very quick speed. Now Norm's Daughter has broken there, and she's gone back to last the mare. Whale of a Tail was galloping and going around at House of Ancelot. 4 wide is going around the field with a circuit left to go in the Healthy Diet Tried Victoria Cup of 97, and the leader is Heracles by 2 metres to the Silverman. On the inside, third Anvil Star. House of Ancelot strides up 3 deep. Then came Desperate Comment, 3 back on the inside of Island Glow. Lucky Camilla 3 wide with a trail on the back of House of Ancelot. Then Brabham hooking out 3 deep. Burlington Birdie next, and then Southern Night and Norm's Daughter back of the trail of the field. Whale of a Tail's been pulled up. 32.6 the second quarter, and Heracles is the leader. 500 to go. He's 1.5 metres to the Silverman. House of Ancelot is 3 wide. Leader's back is Anvil Star. The leader seems to be going very well. Desperate Comment getting into the clear. Burlington Birdie to the inside of Island Glow under pressure, and then Brabham off the back in 28.1, would you believe? And the leader is Heracles. He will turn for home, the long odds on favourite. House of Ancelot is under the whip. Desperate Comments running on, then Anvil Star. Heracles is the leader. Now he's being shaken up. Desperate Comments coming at him. Desperate Comment goes to Heracles. Desperate Comments got him and got up. Desperate Comment, back-to-back cups. Desperate Comments won it from a photo between the stablemates. Heracles and Anvil Star. A break to Brabham, followed in by House of Ancelot. Then came Burlington Birdie. Next home was the Silverman, and then Island Glow. Further back in the field, then to Norm's Daughter, Lucky Camilla, and Southern Night at the tail, and Whale of a Tail was pulled up.
Oh, Graham Lang, aren't you having a night here at Moonee Valley? A little bit earlier on in the Dullard Cup, it was Wagon Apollo and Desperate Comment. I tell you what, earlier you looked at him tucked away on the rails. You thought with a little bit of luck you might run into the race, but gee, didn't they run some quick sections?
Well, there were some quick sections. I thought the 32.6 second section was going to help Heracles win the race. There's no two ways about it. He was slightly disappointing. He was entitled to win with the run he had in front. The winner, by the same token, had a very easy run. The huge run of the race was our Sir Lancelot. Brian Hancock made the race. He had to put his horse in the race. He did that. He certainly gave every other horse a chance to run the favourite down, which they did. In fact, I think the stablemate Anvil Star has got up to run second. But Desperate Comment, back-to-back Victoria Cups. What a terrific horse, Desperate Comment. Not considered good enough to run in the Auckland Cup going back New Year's Eve by the New Zealand people. I've got a feeling the Kiwis don't know how good this horse is. Michael Guerin didn't put it in a place. We know how good it is. It comes to Victoria, wins all our money all the time.
I'll tell you what, Graham Lang knew how good it was. He was telling everybody through the week, don't discount this horse. He had it a lot better And the horse has improved
my word.
a million times over since that run in
He's
South
a super
Australia.
horse, this horse. And full marks to him. All the owners were here tonight. Pulled off a huge plunge last year, 20s to 10s. And I think they had plenty on it again tonight. Good luck to
Well,
them.
let's have a little bit of a look and find out what Desperate Comment is going to pay on the total. Around about $10.70, which was about the price bookmakers offered as well too. Here they are, in fact. Totes, gee, I'm breathless. What an enormous race. The Victoria Cup, as we said before, Hutchie, only good horses win this.
Only good horses win it, and this horse has proved what a great horse he is. And he came from an impossible barrier to win it last season. This year he's got the good run from barrier 1. Absolutely magnificent drive by Graham Lang. Terrific training feat by both Graham and he's been caretaking for Cran Dalgety. A terrific bloke, Cran. Lovely to see him win a big race. And what a deserved champion this horse is.
56-4 last half.
Yeah, that's probably about what he ran last week, Heracles, and he was just beaten by a couple that were a little bit better on the night. But he's no poppy.
Let's quickly have a look at the totes. We've got them here, $10.70, $1.90, $5.10 for number 3. That's Anvil Star, the stablemate of Heracles, and $1.10 for the New Zealand champ 2, Heracles number 2, $1.10. $129.20 the Quinella, the exacta, $299.40, $392.10 the trifecta. Quinella doubles, daily doubles, and quaddy $178.40. Let's go trackside. Well done, Daddy.
Yes, this is a big night for Graham Lang. He won with Wagon Apollo, and he has done it with Desperate Comment. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, mate. Oh, well, just a great horse, isn't he? Just a great horse.
You had a clear passage the last 800 metres.
Yes, we got the run at the right time, and yeah, thanks. We got, in them big races you got to have some luck, and everybody sort of laughed at me when I said that I didn't believe the other horse was unbeatable. When I got number 1, I was happy, and I thought if I get a crack at him, we'll find out how good he is. I know how good this horse has been going.
It's been a great partnership between yourself and Cran Dalgety.
Yeah, I'm just very, very happy that they decided I should have him.
Well, do we claim him to be an Australian now?
Of course we do. He's been here for all this year.
Well, there you go. Desperate Comment taking out this year's Victoria Cup. Well done to Graham Lang.
Yes, we jokingly call him Daddy, of course. He's the father of, Chris, Graham, the list goes on, and some great jubilation down there. Graham Lang, congratulations. And Desperate Comment now goes into the record books twice as a winner of this particular race. In 1966, he won this particular race. Peter Jones drove him on that occasion. And there's the Langs together. A hug of congratulations. And, well, I don't know who was as excited, Robbie Lang or perhaps Graham coming back there. But I tell you what, when the barrier draw came out on 927 through the week, you were in the studios. Graham's comment was, I'm happy to draw one. I'll find out how good this fella is.
Yep. And so he proved. Actually, there's a story to this. He pinched this horse, Graham Lang, you know. This horse was coming across to Gavin. Apparently it came off the plane or whatever. Gavin was in the country driving or something like that. Graham, he said, Dad, can you go down and pick it up? So Graham went down and picked it up. He said, I'm keeping this horse.
Oh, well.
Now, I've confirmed it tonight with one of the owners, and he told me it's 100% true.
Is it really? Well, they've made the right decision anyhow. Sorry.
With a bit of artistic licence thrown in, of course.
About that, Gavin. We're right on.